Hello guys, welcome back to another What If video. Today we're doing part 4 on What If Asta was Merlin's son. And this is kind of like the series that have been almost getting more parts than my first series, but it will be shorter as I barely progressed in the story really. But yeah, as where we last left off, Asta and Noel, no, the rest, Soda Sins and Asta and Noel walked through the portal to Camelot. Or to the Seven Deadly Sins place. As will be, they will be in Camelot. As when they get back there, that is what guards would see Asta like, the prince is back, they think. As they all know, they would keep it quiet now because Asta didn't really like public. He never really liked it that much. No one saying. As they got put back to the castle now, as now Tristan would wait for them because they said that they were gonna leave now. As she sees Asta sees Tristan, just runs up and like, both of like long time no see. No, he said, huh? Seems like you've grown quite a little bit, just a tiny bit stronger, cousin. And then Tristan said, hey, seems that you have grown a little bit less stronger than I have grown stronger. I was like, yeah, sure, in your dreams. Then then Tristan you see Noel that stands us to kind of hold still. She's like, so who is this? I was like, yes, no one really. Kind of, he was about to say, it's no one. As Noel just slaps him like, hey, you gotta present me to this. I was like, oh yeah, sorry about that, Noel. He said, oh yeah, this is actually my girlfriend, Noel. She's from the where I was. Like, wait, how long has it been now? When he counts on his fingers, like, it's been about 8 months. And you have already. No, he said, it's been like about a year since we last saw each other and you already got a girlfriend there? Like, yeah. But how long have we even known each other? I was like, yeah, 2 months. Like, what, 2 months? I was like, yeah. As now let's think what Merlin told her about the marriage. As Asta that no one else kind of heard about it. Hmm. Sorry about that. Um. Stairs talking now. Well, Asta and Tristan just kind of talks. That other like walks up to now. Just talks to them, discuss some things, some less small talk. Then guards will see Austin like about us. Said it's long time we saw you last time. Like yeah, I know. They said like so. Then we see Noel like oh so is this your? I was like this is just my girlfriend Noel. She'd be like you know I can present myself right. I was like yeah I know that. was like, yes, yes, let me do that. Well, yeah. I was like, nah, I don't think so. Stay where you have that finished their talking. Now as Merlin and Arthur walk up to Asta and said that you as they just wanted to talk to him a little bit in private. I was like, okay. Then it says Noel's can come with me, right? It's like, no, she gotta stay away from this. Asta says like, yeah, fine. Then it leaves Noel in his room. Just tells her to just wait there, I'll come back. She's like, okay. She just sits there in the bed, and she would see this kind of giant room he had. She thinks like he really had this giant big room. As Tristan would Asta would look at Tristan and said, you're not gonna do anything to her, right? Said, Asbeck then told the guards like, if Tristan comes near her, yes, you feel free to kill him. Guards like, you know we can't. Asbeck, yeah, but make sure that he doesn't go near her. And then just know that feel free to just use your magic on Tristan if he goes near you and irritates you. She's like, yeah. I see Asta closes his door to his room now. Then he walks to where Arthur and Merlin was. As they were discussing about, then they were asked some things about how it went there, and about his star. I was like, yeah, as Merlin examines it, and then about his grimoire too that they never used. She just examines it too and thinks like, There's really some patterns in other stuff. Instead, after she had examined it, Arthur takes a further interest in his sword and just looks at it completely, the details. He said that this sword, it's odd. I was like, yeah, I know. Then Merlin and Arthur look at each other like, then, now we gotta talk about something else serious. I was like, okay, what is it? Then they were asked, so when are you gonna propose to us? Asta had proposed, like, red in the face, like, storm off. I'm like, I'm out of here. As he tries to go away, but Merlin just does a perfect cube. Asta Black, bro, you know I can break through this, right? She Black, I know I can break through this, but please just listen to us now. Asta Black, look at them. Then he was Elizabeth, and Elizabeth would be there too. And she would see Elizabeth and calm down. Like, yeah, fine. As Elizabeth actually asked him to just listen to what they had said, then she just stays there just to make sure that Asta doesn't leave so they can talk freely. She said, you gotta propose to her sometime soon. You gotta get married. I was like, it's... Do you know how hard it is, right? I mean, of course I love her and that I want to marry her, but still it's... Just... I think it's just too soon to do that. Like, yeah. I was like, I will do that. No, he said, I will do it late. I think about it, he said. As Merlin was about to say anything, Austin says no. As he sits still sat down in the perfect cube. And she'll be like, you know you can't escape until Austin like as she won't know that Austin knows absolute can't well she does know as Austin she thinks like though if she can just replenish it all the time. But Austin then said, bruh, just he has absolute cancel and he's fast forward like then he just dodges it and creates a perfect cube to block her. So he could just go. It's like, no, I gotta go to make sure Tristan hasn't done anything to Noel. He just flies away. Merlin says like, this was harder talk than I thought. As Elizabeth still, well, you gotta realize that it's a touchy subject for him, really. Besides, like, that's kind of one of the first thing you ask him about, talk to him about when you see him the first time for a year. You know, that's kinda rushing him, right? She's like, yeah, maybe it is. Or she thinks about it like, yeah, it definitely is. So yeah, as Merlin would agree to listen, it's like, yeah, I guess you're right actually. We go to where Asta is. He's like flying directly towards the room. And so now he sees Tristan trying to break the door into his room. Asta sees him there, as now Tristan sees Asta flying the super, be like, uh-oh. Asta's back, Tristan! You gotta! As then he just goes to punch him. As now he flies down, and just punches Tristan. As Tristan just flies right through the castle walls. As Murus and Bond was out there fighting, I still see Tristan flying down from the getting out from the smash for the walls. Like, huh? Here's a wall crack, and then we see Tristan flying down, well, falling down. As then we see Asta is floating there. Said, Tristan, I gotta kill you. Then like, huh? Then Bond and Belly sit down like, let's just watch this, Bond, right? Bond like, yeah. As now Tristan get back on his feet, like, yeah, why did he punch me? I was like, I told you to leave her alone. As Tristan like, yeah. And then Asta said, but now I gotta make it pay. Now let's hear the commotion, open door, and see that Asta is fighting Tristan. As no, first we'll see the giant hole in the wall. Like, what the? Then she looks outside hole and sees Asta fighting Tristan. Like, oh man. Then Elizabeth comes back up. So you discovered that? It's like, oh, I thought Asta told you to stay in there. She's like, yeah, but I heard all that. Like, she's like, shouldn't we try to stop them? Elizabeth said, no, that's usually goes around here. She's like, what? He's always so calm and collected. Otherwise, Elizabeth like, what? He is? She like, yeah, he is. She went, maybe she was like, maybe he's developed dual personality. Stan was like, well, we can't really do anything. Then it's flight. Then Elizabeth gives Noel a ride back down since they don't have a broomstair. As they sit, as they're watching this, Asta realized that Noel was there, made sure that she wasn't hurt or anything. So, well, he was create a perfect cube around his back. Then she wondered, what? Why did you do that for Ostback? Said while was punching Tristan, punching Tristan back. He said, I didn't want to get hurt. Tristan said, I had enough already. Then activate his demon mark. Ostback, bro, are you gonna use that now? Miller's like, hey Tristan, that's cheating. You know he doesn't have that. Ost looked at Miller and said, hey, what do you want the piece too, uncle? Miller's like, nah, I gotta stay out of this. Merlin gotta kill me if I do something to you. Asta like, I don't care what my mom does now. Then Asta would, no, as Tristan was using his demon more form. Asta, okay, then I guess I'm gonna use my form then, or something. As now he manages to somewhat replicate his no. He thinks like, okay, here I go then. He draws out his sword. As he starts, no, I need to give Asta special form now. So now Merlin Arthur Asta doesn't get a new special form yet, but now Merlin and Arthur walk out because they heard a commotion. They think, oh god, it's on again, ain't it? As they would like see Asta and Trill fighting, as Merlin said like things like, oh man, I can't stop them, guess I gotta do it. Then she like said perfect cube. As a giant perfect cube would surround them. As she can't dispel she tried to dispel Asta's perfect cube around well, but Asta would just look at her, just to plunge it directly after. She'll be like, what? Asta's like, yeah. Yes, don't do anything now. As then Tristan goes towards him with his steamer form. Asta like, smirks at Tristan, but dodges it easily. Said, even though you're faster now with the demon form stronger, you're still too slow for me. Asta kept dodging him. Then Tristan said, you coward. Asta like, oh, I'm cowarding, huh? Can't you see what you have already done? As Tristan like, what? Then Asta like said, well, I've had time writing some spells. As you're trapped in the middle of it now. Tristan like, what? And then he sees all like the circles that is. Like, what the? Then beams comes out of them and hits Tristan. As Noel be like, what is this? As then she just said was about to tell Asta to stop. Now Butterfly still said that he is not gonna stop now. Besides, if Tristan is okay, really, they does this all the time. When they get the chance to win a lot of other piss the other off, they always fight like this. Like yeah. Then she looks over at Bon and Melus, like I wonder who they have learned that from. She said out loud. Bon and Melus, like we don't know what all really. They will say like. As now Merlin, like yeah, sure, yeah, like you don't know. And that would be exactly where you learned that from the fighting. Yes, there now. Talk. As now if we go to where Asta get Asta. I need to figure out the special form for Asta now, for God's sake. As Asta won't get a special form for now, actually I can't figure out anything for him. Yeah, sort of being quiet now as now Asta's and Tristan's fight will continue now. They are fighting intensely. After the beams hit Tristan, Tristan would walk out in his demon mark. I was like, I knew it would get that. Yeah, I know you was strong enough to just go through that. It seems that you actually have trained Tristan. But though it barely looks like that. Tristan like, what did he say? As Tristan got a little bit pissed and that made him more stronger now. I was like, told you that you're not strong enough to beat me. So now, he was like, grrr. Um, they were talking to each other. No, no, the fight will still be there. And then Merle think like, is this enough? So Asta look at her back. Nah, it's not enough. I gotta be Tristan for not doing as I told him to. Besides, it's not even his castle, so he doesn't have anything to right to say that it's his castle or anything, where that lives here. So he's no escape throughout this time. As now Asta still as a human, manages to actually defeat Tristan now. Tristan had enough. Asta already had enough. It draws out his sword. He just cuts Tristan and make him pass out. Before Tristan can wake up and heal using steamer form, Asta creates a perfect cube around his leg. Guess I won this time, Tristan, huh? Just like, bruh. How many times is it now? Osbeck, I think it's about 50, 51 or something. 51 to me and 50 to you, Trist, he would say. Tristback, no, it's more like 50, it's actually 51 to 50 to me now. Osbeck, yeah, sure. As they now headbutt each other. No, they won't really. Mr. Black, Merlin Black, bro, how long is it? How are they gonna do it now? This is a long one, she's kinda sad. Elizabeth would agree, it's like, yeah, it is. Stan asks like, hey, I had enough now. He does absolute cancel on the perfect cube. And Stanley flies down to Noel, check so if she's okay, did Tristan do anything to you? She's like, no. He has tried to open the door right when you was coming back. I was like, look at Tristan again, like, you know I'll kill you later, right? Tristan like, yeah, sure, good luck doing that. And that is no, that fight will have gone on for quite a while. As Austin kinda tired still, but then he sits down next to her. This ceiling kind of small setting. She like tells like this castle is much bigger than the capitals in the Cloud Kingdom. Like yeah, I know that. She like your room it's so big. I was like, maybe it is. It's my mom that built it for me. Just built a giant room for me actually. So she's the one that spoiled me. He looks at like Merlin acted like she hadn't done anything. Like what? What have I done? I was look at him like you know exactly what you've done, mother. And you know what we're talking about. So like, I don't know. I'm gonna pretend I didn't know that. It's then, um, also think like, well, what do you think so far about Camelot? It's like, yeah, it's pretty nice, I know. In the castle at least, the few persons I met. It's like, yeah, the people are really nice here. Then he says, oh yeah, but the people. He said, should probably knows that I'm back now. Like, yeah, they probably know about the fight though still. I was like, yeah, I know. But still gotta make a public entrance kinda. Also like, also like, no, but public, what? No? Also like, it's a tradition for when I gotta do it since I've been gone for like, disappeared for a year now. I gotta present myself to the public again. She'll be like, yeah, okay. Us then tells no like, you gotta go with me though, too. She's like, why? Because it's always the one that's in a relationship with, then say, because I told you so. Like, she'll be like, okay, she kinda listens to Asta now. As they walk there. Hold on. Sloanback, yeah, he has now they're walking there. As Asta and Noel start to soon make the public entrance, as Martin and Arthur announce that there will be the king and queen have something to announce. As they know it's like the royal family has something to announce. But when what does they think like, oh maybe it's Asta's final return, as they feel like, yeah, we already know it's Asta had returned. Because they would knew about the fight, they just feel the shaking before the perfect Q came around. I'm like, yep, definitely them. As it's not Bond and the Meliodas, they're like another type of fighting. I still learned the difference now. As then there was they would do that, like the king and queen would walk in, Merlin and Arthur. Then we see Asta and Noel. As then like, well, today we got something. Asta like, hey, mom, that is spice time. Yes, creates perfect cubiness, takes them away. No, as Merlin and Arthur like, yeah, sorry about that. Then walk off stage. I was like, hello, young citizens, I'm back now, after a year. Like, woo. And then we see like girl behind him. They're like, who is that? They would all say in like like in synced. I should like then it looks at Noel like, oh, this is my girlfriend, Noel, from the place that I was for this entire year. Like, whoa, Prince got a girlfriend. I was like, yes. Then just walk away. No, during that, then Osbeck. That's kind of all. Any questions about it? There's like, where was you, Osbeck? In a distant country called the Cloud Kingdom. Like, how was it there? They would ask. Osbeck. Yeah, it was kind of nice. As that was kind of all the questions, and now they were. Well, then since that answered the question, they like the royal thing would end. Citizens were satisfied since they saw the prince again and that they had a girlfriend. They're like, wow, she got a girlfriend from another country, huh? I still didn't know that she was royal. No, I also said that before they go. Like, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about that. And she's actually royalty of that kingdom too. They're like, what? Like, yeah. I was like, I can't believe you forgot about to tell them that. I was like, yeah, it's not really important here. She's like, why? Because then she's like, because royalty and common all that just interacts with each other. Because all the commerce here actually likes the royals, and like unlike your kingdom, unlike the Cloud Kingdom, where the commoners kinda hate the nobles for just looking down on them. And I'll be like, yeah, that's kinda, you have come far more progressed. He's like, some aspects I would say. And I'll be like, yeah, maybe. Let's then this walk back now, as now Elizabeth and Elizabeth and like the kind of the girls of some of the scenes, and Elizabeth and Noel is get to have a girl time, as Asta was using this time to get go and get something. Then it's time for the boys. Yeah, the boys have a time now. As Tristan and Estelle all kind of have a fight. King would be there, Bon, Meliodas, Tristan, Asta of course, and Arthur. As they're just all having fun. Us also want to drink really yet. As Arthur said, you know you're eligible to drink, right? Us like here. Us like, yeah, I know. Then it's like, but I don't want to, he said. Us like, yeah, soon you'll have no choice. As they will be like for a while now. As then Asta walks, then after they will take the entire night. So yeah, no, I will get back to the boys like talk later, but now we go to the girls. As they're having a chat and all that, the standards Barbadian ask not some questions about Asta, really about what she thinks of him and how she's and when they gonna get married. She's like, what? It's like, hold on, we don't even know if we gonna get married or not. Mom like, yeah, thinks like, yeah, you don't know. She thinks like that we know. She kind of smirks to herself like. Then, um, Diane must walk up to her like, so like, you gotta. Then no, as Elizabeth said, like, well, he kind of reminds. Well, it seems that Asta taken a lot of Meliodas, but not like the bad parts at least. As no, like, what do you mean bad parts? She like tells him about his Meliodas' perverness. Like, what? She thinks like, you good that Asta hasn't picked that up yet. But she kind of thinks like, though, I kind of want Loki wanted him to touch me like that. It's like Sundari moment, like, yeah, just she like wants him to do it, but not really. Yeah. But then she's like, yeah, never mind. Then Elizabeth tells her about the other stuff. Though she's like, though it is kinda bad habit that he's fight with Tristan a lot with you like that. Not like, yeah, maybe, but it seems though he's seen Bond and the Meliodas fight, was it? Like, yeah, that's their names. As Nolbeck, yeah. As then the girls plus tell like give her advice on how to like progress to her show her love towards Asta. Like she's like, yeah, thanks for the tips. Now go back to the boys. As they would have forced down Asta after a while, Asta got kind of Asta was sitting there, just talking to Tristan as they had an arm wrestling match. Tristan said, if you lose this, you gotta drink some booze. Asta like, I don't like this, but sure. As now the fight will go on, as now Bond and the Miller's Arrow boys, like all the boys there, even Arthur was wanted also to drink. As they used their medic to press Tristan's to win. No, they would bear almost made Tristan win. Also noticed that they were cheating as to create perfect cube and so they could use their medic now. Arnhem, like, don't you dare cheat. As now presses to like lifts up his hand and drink like goes down. Beats Tristan like, I was like, look like I was not gonna drink, he said. Then he's like, Tristan was like, damn, as he released it, Asta now releases perfect cube, he's like, damn, we almost got you drinking, huh? I was like, hey, yeah, he's like, not gonna. Then he sees a bottle, like, Then he takes it, like, and just drinks it all. I'm like, it tastes good, he said. The miller's like, I thought you said that you wouldn't drink, but then he asked, like, it's like, yeah, I told you if I won, I would drink, actually, he said. If you don't remember. As he was playing back the memories, like, yeah, what? He's like, yeah, you always made me not drink. I plan to drink this actually when I come back to Kingdom. For a while now. As now, Tristan like, you sneaky little. I sort of like, you little. I was like, he kind of smirks at them and drinks now. And tastes like, damn, that tastes good. As know that the days would be over. As Noel gets still is in his room now. As Noel gets back to Asta's room before Asta gets back. As now hears the doors open. As you see Asta like kind of goofy red in the face, like you get when you're drunk in this anime. She's like, "Have you been drinking?" I was like, "Yeah." And she kind of hicks up. No, he was like, "Yep, I have." She's like, "You aren't are you even eligible to do that now?" I'm like, "Yep, I am. In my countries, we can drink when we're 15." No, I'm like, "Seriously?" I was like, "Yep." I'm like, "Bruh." She thinks like, "Seriously, man, that's gonna be tough now." Arsenal falls asleep immediately. No, almost falls asleep almost immediately. Arsenal was still kinda almost already in bed, just waiting for him. As then Asta falls down asleep. She takes another of her. Yeah, man, I forgot what it's called. Actually, she puts no, she just puts a blanket over Asta. She also starts snoring kinda. She just lays next to him in this giant bed they have. As she thinks about the night with the girls, about all the advices. As before they wake up next morning, she decides to go do breakfast for Asta. As Merlin told her as what about exactly he liked actually breakfast. Miss Longback say thanks for that, kinda. As she goes down to the kitchen and makes breakfast for Asta. Like the chefs would see her, but what? She would just try to get some instruction from the chefs too. But she would do everything as they did the breakfast for is to show her how to do it. As she perfects it immediately, but impressed by it, but then she takes it and just wait. Then she wakes up. Asta wakes up when she gets back. She's like, "Oh, so you're awake now?" Asta like, "Yeah." And then she's breakfast like, "See this?" But did you do this? She's like, "Yeah." Asta is to eat up the breakfast and just like grab her like hug her and like say thanks. As then just kiss her on the cheek. She's like kind of a little bit flustered, just a tiny little bit flustered. Then the flusterness just washes away. Because she need to get used to this, but no, I can't just get flustered every time he does that. And then Asta walk down and like, what? Then she, no, as Naldis follows him, she's like, what's he gonna do today? Asta like, yeah, training. No, he said, hunting. We're gonna go on a hunting trip tonight, at least today with the boys. She said, I gotta go on a hunting trip. Is, won't the girls do anything? He asked back, Nolbeck. I don't know. I was like, yeah. I think Mom Aston has asked Mom about the hot spring. She's like, hot springs? She's like, yeah. Just ask Mom about it. She's like, oh, okay. And she walks to Merlin later and asks about the hot springs. She's like, oh. And Aston's like, Asta told me about the hot springs. She's like, oh. You want to go there? Like, yeah, sure. The boys should apparently go on a hunting trip today. She's like, oh yeah, it's there. They just don't do that, really. After all, Asta's back now. He wants to be with the boys as much and spend time with them. She'd be like, yeah, I kinda really figure that out. As the boys is wait for everyone, as Tristan would be late last one to arrive. Also be like kinda be with Melias and Bond when they get there. As those three get back there first, then comes Arthur not too long after a second 25 seconds later. And they just waited for Tristan to come. It would be like take 5 minutes. As Austin walks down, it's like, Tristan, did you oversleep? Tristan like, yeah, sorry. Austin like, you goddamn not sorry. As he uppercuts Tristan as he flies away. Miras look at him like, seriously, Asta? I was like, he destroyed our hunting trip. We waited for 5 minutes. Come on, it's over 1 year since I had this chance, and he oversleeps it. I mean, come on, man. Tristan gets up like, sorry. I was like, you're still not goddamn sorry. He'd be like, yeah, you're right. I was like, yeah, I know that. As they are now they go to a hunting trip to see some deer. Osprey see it, but I see he already has his bow and all that ready. As he stores the bows and all that in his grimoire. As he uses mostly his grimoire for storage instead of using spells from it. As he pokes up the bow and shoots the boars, and then he decides to like run and hit them instead, like the others, like Marius and Pandas. As after the day, they all made a point board for how many points one certain animal did, as they always use the same now. As they would count it, as Tristan would always do hunting too, as so end up with Arthur coming on last. Arthur back, man, I'm not good at hunting. Then for the third place, like then for the next last place, it will be Tristan and Bond. They'll get 300. As Arthur get like 200 points. As Tristan and Bond will get over 565 points. They both got that. As the lookers like, as they get like the same amount of animals from the same amount of species. As now it came for Asta and Meliodas, they will look at each other, like, and the counter score again, like, they're like, come on, 2045. Bond and Tristan like, what? You must have counted wrong. Then we see the giant pulse, like, what the? Like, yeah, us like, yeah. If we didn't count wrong at all. Like, how? Us like, yeah, I'm excited, right? That's all. I'm just like, I'm not gonna lose to this. Also look at him like, we gotta settle this somehow. Spawn and Tristan said it the same. Also like, yeah, why not battle? Also like, sure. I always wanted to find Uncle. It's a long time since I did that. Then Tristan was like, I always wanted to fight you, Bond. So I guess that's all speeds almost, like, since it's 50-50 between you and Dad in fights, I wonder who will win this time. My dad, me, or you? Bond's like, of course it's gonna be me. As that fight goes pretty simple, Bond wins. Then it comes for Asta versus Meliodas, as they were like ready up now. Meliodas would activate his demon form from the start. His assault mode. I was like, going all that now, huh? Meliodas like, yeah. He said, He nods. I was like, okay. Then he picks out his sword from his grimoire and draws it out. It's like, guess I'm going all that now. Me too. As they clash with the blades, as Meliodas will be much faster than him. But when the fight was about to end, Asta gets up immediately again and said, not done, he said. Miller's like, no, he was said that he was get up again. After Miller's knocks him down, say, yeah, stay down already. Asta like, I won't lose. So now something that was dormant inside of him awakens. And if you don't like this, sorry about it, but this will happen now. Darkness will cover Asta. As I appear now, he gets swallowed by Millers would see the darkness surrounds Asta, like, what the? As when the smoke clears, when the darkness disappears, they will see Asta in a demon form. And yes, Asta will be able to use demons' powers. Because of reasons. I have reasons for it, but I don't like explaining it now. I need you to theorize about it actually. As he goes to its assault mode immediately, like, actually, no, he's got his normal demon form. It's like, what the? You're not the. Are you? What the? Asta, what the fuck? I was like, no, Austin goes up to the clash with the swords again now. Must they get even? As that will surprise Meliodas and Bond and Arthur and Tristan as well. As they were like, what the? Austin now the arm. Meliodas like, you hold back. Stop holding back already, Uncle. Honestly, I'm not, can't brag about my victory of defeating you. Meliodas like, yeah, sure. As then he stops holding back. I was like, that's much better now. As he uses his, as Meliodas charges up towards Asta. Asta would see like its speed is insane. Then Asta and okay, so now Asta and Miles will continue fighting, and then as it ends up that Asta actually defeats Miles completely in his Asta's first demon form still. Miles like Miles and would be shocked, but what the? How could he defeat me in my full powers? I was like, yeah, I'm stronger than Uncle now. As Tristan and Bond and Orph couldn't, because no one could believe their eyes really of what they just witnessed, that Asta beats Meliodas. As they get back now, kind of laughing, like carrying all the hunting. As they would see like Noel and the others come back for the hot spring already, because they would break then took the entire day. This they will see the giant mountains kind of wiggling. The one Noel like, what are they? So like, oh, so they're back now. So like, what? Like, yeah, their hunting trip was pretty successful, I guess. As you see two pals. As uh, now, what I should say now? Merlin would have bet with Elaine, Elizabeth that it's probably Meliodas and Bond. Elizabeth said, I'm pretty confident that it's Meliodas and Asta. She's like, what? Asta is not that good of a hunter. Asta said, what did you say, Mom? As he jumps, uses his magic to float over and dumps all the hunting goods that he had in piles. As the cooks immediately took them in for cooking. I was like super shocked, like what? I was like, yeah. And still, me and Myers got the exact same points. I still see the scoreboard now. To be like super shocked, like what? I was like, yeah, it's shocking me too. I was like, not just that, I beat Uncle now. As Myers like, yeah, but I still don't know how you got that one. How you got that? I was like, yeah, I don't know either. As Myers was what? I was like, this as it transformed to a demon. She's like, what the? She's like, Asta, what? How? I explain this? I was like, I don't know how, I just got it. When after Uncle attacked me with his assault mode, Merlin would look at him like, then Merlin was like, I hold back. I was like, yeah, even after I got my demon form. And I still managed to defeat you when you didn't hold back. Merlin was like, yeah, I know, as Tristan and Arthur would walk in shame, no, as now Tristan and Bond would go. As this just go, but Tristan and Bond got the same. As Bond said, I'll beat Tristan again. I said, I beat Tristan now. Then Arthur walks in shame, but man, I'm not a good hunter. And she was like, yeah, you're more of a swordsman kind of than a hunter. I was like, yeah, I know. Then it's us like, why not just go out for a drink later? Not like, Asta, you shouldn't really be drinking. I know you're eligible here for drink, but still. Also look at him like, what are you afraid? What are you afraid of? That I'm gonna get drunk or something? He's like, no, I see, like, why do you want me not to drink? This is because Ostlebach look at him like, Then just grabs her and puts her on his shoulder, but she said, let me down! As Merlin and Elizabeth sees it, but what? As Asta said, nope, I'm not gonna let you down. Asta flies up and to his, like, Asta walks into the castle now, carrying her and locks into her room. As they have a talk now. Like, yeah, okay. She said, like, you finally let your drink. I was like, yeah, good, thanks. He said, and now Asta goes away. As what Asta promised Noel in return, she already got. Or she would receive later if she wanted it to. And she just decides to receive it now. Asta gives it to her when she wanted. Then Asta goes and drinks with the boys. He's arrived right before we start. I'm like, yay, don't start without me. It was like, oh, so you got allowance from her? She's like, yeah. Though I had to bribe her. He kind of smirks at them. This might say it. Like, hey, doesn't surprise me. Not how determined she was. I was like, yeah, I know. Just now they start drinking. The night will go on really pretty well. Asta walks up drunk, like to his room again. Not like, God, you're drunk now? I was like, pretty much. He kinda said. Stares, like, decide, still stays awake. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna fall asleep. Said, not gonna fall asleep. So, well, he was eventually just fall asleep on the bench. He was sitting on next to his bed. No, but really, he fell asleep there. This just drags Asta to the bed and lays next to him while she's hugging him as she falls asleep like that. Next morning, Asta wakes up and realizes that he can't really breathe or move as then opens as to see that Noel is just laying over him. She's like, Then decides to try to drop her down without waking her up, which of course ends up in complete success. Of course it ends up in psych. Of course it fails. Noel wake up, like, what are you gonna do? Asta like, yeah. Then the rest that sneeze awake. I was like, this is just a dream, he said. Noel just opened her eyes and broke her eyes, like, no, it's not. Us now, Osblock say, yes, it is. Us slowly opens doors, like, I gotta go now. This is just a dream. Noel like, no, you're not going anywhere. And she creates a water bubble in case Austin, like, just absolute cancel, but said, fine, I'll wait here for you. And that is what I'll be ending this what if off. I know, like, this is an odd one. I haven't really done the trouble in some of the scenes in the Britannia yet, but it will come. Trust me, it will. So yeah, that's all for me now. Stay safe. No, what I'm saying. That's all for me. If you do enjoy this video, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Oh yeah, don't forget to smash that like button and comment down below what you think of this what if and what a new part you want of my older what ifs. Because I put my requests on hold, not completely, because I already got so many planned. I have like a request for a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago or something that I still haven't done anything about. But that's all for me. Now, see you on the next one.